Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Detroit Tigers vs Chicago White Sox, Cincinnati Reds vs St. Louis Cardinals, and Seattle Mariners vs Los Angeles Angels, which are happening on Thursday, June 3, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I am going to start off by talking about Detroit Tigers vs Chicago White Sox match. Before this upcoming series against the White Sox, the usual bottom feeder Tigers have been earning a tidbit of respect with their recent play. Following an impressive sweep of the Yankees, Detroit split 2 games as big underdogs against the Brewers and have now cashed as dogs in 4 of their last 5. On Tuesday, the Tigers took out the Brew Crew 10-7 on the road in Milwaukee. Jonathan Schoop and Eric Haas both drilled 2 home runs in the win. Matthew Boyd got the win for Detroit, despite giving up 3 home runs and 5 earned runs. For having one of the deepest and most potent lineups in baseball, the pitching staff has been a real blessing for the White Sox this year. When April didn't necessarily start off as envisioned, panic never set in, and now Chicago finds themselves a few games up atop the AL Central. It's more impressive to see what they've accomplished when you look at who they're missing and who they'll likely have back in the mix once the playoffs roll around. Luis Robert and Eloy Jimenez both expect to be out until the fall, while Michael Kopech's return to the pitching rotation is unknown, and backup outfielder Adam Engel won't be back for at least a few weeks. From an offensive standpoint, the big bats still remain in the lineup despite the injuries at hand. Last year's AL MVP hasn't missed a beat, still leading the team with 11 home runs and an MLB best 46 RBI. One-time highly coveted prospect, Yoan Moncada, leads the team on both hits and OBP, while youngster Yerman Mercedes has been an offensive force, leading the team with a .304 average. Over the last week, the White Sox have seen anticipated bench player Billy Hamilton lead the way with 2 home runs, while 5 other regulars find themselves coming into the weekend hitting at least .300 over the last 7 days. My betting advice for that game is to pick White Sox -1.5. Cincinnati has had a disappointing first few months of the 2021 season. It was unable to ever get the offense going last year, despite having one of the top pitching staffs in baseball. This year has been the opposite. Its pitching has been unable to match the offensive production. Vladimir Gutierrez is considered to be the 13th ranked prospect in the Cincinnati farm system, and he has a 91.7 miles per hour exit velocity, 17.5 launch angle, .165 expected batting average, and a 3.37 expected ERA. He has a 5-pitch arsenal: fastball, changeup, curveball, slider, sinker, and his fastball was solid in his debut as hitters went 1 for 10, but it was a home run. He obviously has never faced the St. Louis Cardinals, and it will be interesting to see how he faces off against a solid lineup. That was evidenced by Tuesday's home game against Philadelphia, where the Phillies poured in 17 runs. It snapped a 2-game winning streak for Cincinnati. The Reds are 6.5 games back of Chicago in the National League Central. They rank 6th in the MLB offensively with a team batting average of .247. St. Louis has been playing fairly well over the last week or so. Adam Wainwright has been doing pretty well this season according to his Baseball Savant page, as he is in the 73rd percentile in average exit velocity, 63rd percentile in hard hit percentage, 63rd percentile in walk percentage, and 59th percentile in barrel percentage. Wainwright throws 5 pitches: curveball, sinker, cutter, fastball, changeup, and needs some work on his cutter as it has a .327 batting average with 4 homers against it. He faced the Reds once this season and lost as he went 2.2 innings and allowed 6 runs on 7 hits with a walk and a strikeout. I cannot recommend Cincinnati as a betting option right now, especially with Castillo on the mound. He has been consistently bad throughout the season and has now lost his last 7 road starts. St. Louis has a good enough lineup to take advantage, and it will certainly be motivated to grab an important divisional win. The Reds are coming off an embarrassing loss and then had to deal with a postponement on Wednesday. The Cardinals went on a 4-game winning streak that included 3 wins at Arizona over the weekend. They dropped the finale of that series and then lost their opener at Los Angeles, but they bounced back with a 3-2 win over the Dodgers on Tuesday. That series was set to wrap up on Wednesday night. St. Louis is second in the NL Central, trailing Chicago by a half game heading into Wednesday's action. The Cardinals rank number 18 in the MLB with a team batting average of .231. My betting advice for that game is to pick St. Louis on the money line. Oakland and Houston are sitting number 1 and 2 in the AL West standings, separated by a half game, and the third-place Mariners are 4.5 games back of Oakland. Seattle has gone 13-10 against AL West division opponents. The Mariners rank dead last in the MLB in hitting with a .205 batting average. Sheffield is in the midst of an up-and-down campaign, but he's turned into a reliable innings eater for the Mariners this season. He's logged at least 5 innings of work in each of his first 9 starts, despite posting a career-low 6.43 K/9 strikeout rate. Following a 7-game homestand, the Mariners are scheduled to embark on a 10-game road trip beginning on Thursday night. Canning has dominated the Mariners throughout his young career, and the Angels' right-hander has been showing signs of turning things around as of late, posting a 3.60 ERA over his last 5 starts. With that being said, Seattle has been red-hot as of late, scoring 3 runs or more in 9 straight games while going 7-2 during that span. The Mariners' left-hander has made 3 career starts against the Halos, finishing 1-2 with a 6.59 ERA and a 1.54 WHIP in those matchups. His last start versus Los Angeles came earlier this season when he tossed 6 innings of 2-hit ball to come away with a win. Per Baseball Savant, current Angels are batting .188 in 40 plate appearances off of the Mariners' lefty heading into Thursday's matchup. Justice Sheffield will make his 10th start of the season, and he did face the Angeles on May 2nd, pitching 6 innings, allowing only 2 hits, 3 walks, and striking out 4 Los Angeles batters. Sheffield averages 5.4 innings per start, and Seattle has won 5 of his 9 starts this season. Griffin Canning has been below average this season according to his Baseball Savant page, as he is in the 42nd percentile in average exit velocity, 31st percentile in hard hit percentage, 84th percentile in whiff percentage, and 38th percentile in xPA. Griffin has a 5-pitch arsenal, and his slider is his best pitch, as it has a .211 batting average with 24 strikeouts against it. He faced the Mariners once this season and picked up the victory as he went 5.1 innings and allowed a run not earned on 3 hits with a pair of walks and a season-high 9 strikeouts. Left-hander Justice Sheffield is scheduled to toe the rubber in the series opener at Angel Stadium on Thursday. The 25-year-old has made 9 starts this season, going 4-4 with a 4.96 ERA and 49 combined innings of work. Sheffield has been a different pitcher at home compared to on the road this season. He's posted a 4-1 record with a 3.58 ERA in 5 starts at Safeco Field, but is 0-3 with a 6.75 ERA in 4 road outings. In his previous trip to the mound, the Mariners lefty spun 5 innings of 2-run ball in a 3-2 win over the Texas Rangers. My betting advice for that game is to pick Seattle Mariners plus 130. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next beat.